Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Vietnam. He was involved in numerous battles and awarded 2 Purple Hearts. Jason Lamb shares his story in this week's Veteran Salute.
Jim Hall graduated from Leon High School in 1966. Otherwise, he's been a lifelong citizen of Augusta and a lifelong Marine who was ordered to Vietnam during the Tet Offensive.
I always wanted to be a Marine. I decided to join the Navy and the Seabees, but they were filled up when I went to Wichita to join. I said, well, I don't want the Army and I don't want the Air Force, so I went around the corner and joined the Marines for 4 years.
That was about 3 weeks out of high school. After Hall completed basic training, he received his first assignment.
I went to Camp Pendleton for advanced training and everything. Came home for 30 days and then went back for staging. Then I went to Okinawa for a week. Then from there I went to Vietnam.
Hall landed in Dong Ha, just south of the DMZ. Then he was assigned to Lima Company and sent to Kalu. This was in the middle of the Tet Offensive.
About every other day we was out on patrol. Then at nighttime he was on an LP, a listening post. I was there for about 1 week. Then they sent me down to Cam Lo. We got signed to go up, take Cam Lo Hill. That's where I got wounded. We took the top of a hill. We set in. We was taking guys wounded back to the medevac chopper. And when I was going back up, I got hit by a mortar round in the leg. The size of a silver dollar went through the calf of my leg.
Hall was hospitalized for about a month and a half and was awarded a Purple Heart.
Yeah, I came back and the company was on Hill 689 up there by Quezon.
Hill 689 was part of the Battle of Quezon, as were all the hills surrounding the former U.S. military base. American forces were caught in a lengthy siege. One day, Hall was defending Hill 689.
We went out on patrols and ambushes and stuff, and that's where I got my second Purple Heart.
Taken down by another mortar round. Hall spent 4 months in Vietnam in '68. Then he was sent to Japan to complete his overseas tour. He returned to the States in '69.
They sent me a Camp Lejeune for about 5 months. Then they sent me to Fort Meade, Maryland, Marine Barracks there to guard NSA, National Security Agency.
After his 4 years of active service were up, Hall returned to Augusta, where he met his future wife at the bowling alley in 1971. He joined the Army Guard for 9 years, and then he spent 22 years working full-time as a civilian for the 184th Air Guard at McConnell Air Force Base. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
There's only one service, the Marine Corps. Being proud, you're part of the best there is. To me, they're the best organization going.
Hall retired in 2012. He and his wife, Kathy, have 2 children, 4 grandchildren, and a great-grandchild. Hall says he was proud to serve his country. Here for you, Jason Lamb, KSN News 3.
The Devon James Injury Lawyers here with our Veteran of the Week, and that's Sergeant Jim Hall, who served our country for 4 years in the United States Marines, did 1 tour of Vietnam, and also served in our reserve for a total of 36 years. On behalf of all of Kansas, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for all you're doing for the veterans. I'm proud to serve.
Yes, sir.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.